Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, people of the sea, people of everywhere. Chat, chill, vent, talk. Chat, chill, vent, talk. We are chatting and chilling, and I'm going to be venting out some things. If anybody joins, I'll be here just a tad bit longer, but nothing major. But guys, also, I just got home, so it is pretty hot in my apartment. So I have a fan on, and it's going to make a humming noise in the background just for me to cool off as well. I have been sweating like a horse, literally. Can't say pigs because pigs don't sweat. But it's all like, oh my goodness, guys. I feel like I'm getting into my summer body. But anyways, my voice feels a little bit clearer today. But I just kind of wanted to hop on here. I was gonna go I was gonna come on Wednesday, I think, but I got tied up in a knot. Guys, let's just kick a kicker. This whole week-ish at my job has been really kind of bothering me because one of my best employees has left the chat. He left to another location. And man, I was down on the dumps. I mean, down, like, I didn't think it was going to take me this bad. Like, took me down this bad. To where it's all like, it's not going to be the same without him at all. Like, 1,000%. I feel it in my gut that it's not going to be the same. The way we ran the business in the back where I work, it was only me and him cleaning and helping and participating and keeping everybody on track. And now that he's gone, I feel like every day I come in, something's not done. Something's not getting done, or somebody's working extra hard because my hub coordinator has ADHD and cannot keep focus whatsoever. And I could tell you, I'm cool beans with my hub coordinator are kind of cool beans with him, but he cannot keep focus, and it pisses me off really bad. He'll do one thing, and then all of a sudden, you gotta go out and take a vape break, or forget what he was doing, or the phone rings, and then he just gets all over the place, and then it's all like he's not focused, and it ticks me off. So where it's like every day when I come in, and I come in around 1 or 2 o'clock, nothing has been done on a certain station. Where this station has to be basically set to someone there boxing up stuff and putting them in like a container thing. And so every day I come to work, I analyze it, and I'm like, yep, things are not going to get done. It's going to fall up on us, and it'll fall up on someone else. And things are just not going to get done. So I've been very down in the dumps with this whole ordeal of my coworker leaving us. And the first day, I found out, and I was so bummed about it because he brought the energy. He brought the energy to the station we're at. So I'm just like really kind of hurt. I was so hurt that on Wednesday, I was off on Wednesday, and I couldn't take it. I wasn't off on Wednesday. I worked Wednesday. No, was it Tuesday? No, it was Tuesday because I barely go to the bar on Tuesdays. So on Tuesday, after I got off, I was just like, man, I need a drink. Like, I have drink at home, but I need to get out. I need to get out because my brain I can't sleep because I'm just thinking about my work, on how the work is gonna relapse on us, and how just like it's just so much going on. So I could not. Hello, hello, welcome in. I could not say that. I mean, I went to the bar at. I felt an intuition, and we're gonna get there. I felt some sort of intuition at the same time. I've been wanting to go to the bar. I asked 3 people if they were gonna go or if they're there, and they haven't responded. They didn't respond. So I'm all like, I want to go because I want to get out, and I don't have work the next day. So I was all like, dang, what can I do? So I called upon myself, and my intuition said, let's go. Same kind of intuition that I had a while back. Kind of, this is where I kind of want to vent out. But I left my house at 1:45, which was last call was gonna be at 1:30. But I knew it. By the time I got there, the bar was closed. But of course, we stay outside. And I was already. I had my 3 Jacks in the. Well, I had them in my fridge, so I took those. So I'm like, I still have those, so I could be sipping on that. So it's all like, but guys, if y'all don't know my history about my grandma's neighbor, go look at my previous videos because I have said so much about him. And I just want to say this up front. That night I had an intuition that he was going to be there. And sure enough, when I pulled up, he was there. Very intoxicated and very all over the place. And I didn't know who was going to be there. I just kind of want to pull up and see who was there. And a lot of the regulars were there. They were just outside chilling. And then one of my other homies was there. We chilled outside. But the thing is, it's like, I'm just going to vent out a little bit with my grandma's neighbor. Out of the times that I feel an intuition with him, he's always there. And I don't want to see him. After he did what he did, I don't want to see him. I don't want to be near him. We go to the same spot, of course. He was there first, I understand. He claimed that bar first, I understand, and I just started going there. So that's understandable. But at the same time, I have an intuition where it's like, I feel like he's going to be there. It's weird. And that night, I felt the same way. I was like, no, I don't want to go. I was like, I don't want to go because he's going to be there. And I feel that way. I just feel that way. Sometimes, you got to have faith in yourself. And I was already a couple of drinks in on my drink. So me and my homie, we try to hang out like without getting in a fight. Like he's almost fought this guy like 3 or 4 times already. One time I wasn't even there. And so like he was talking to one of my homies girls that I know there, and I was like, I gotta go talk to her because she's like, I said hey, and I was like, I heard you, but that guy is there, and I didn't want to be around him. I finally got a little bit of guts. It takes me a while. I got a little bit of guts, went to her, started talking to her, and just the energy level kind of was different, and everybody kind of felt it. But he ended up saying, hey, I'm going to go to afters, or I'm going to go home. So I'm all like, he left the chat. But at the same time, it's all like, I had a real talk with one of my homie girls that were there. She was telling me just the straight up truth, which is the straight up truth. Why does his name come up all the time through my mouth, but not through his? And that's the same feeling that it's all like, I understand his name comes up every single time. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to think about him. I don't want to I don't want to associate myself with him. I just want to have peace. But the intuition is there, and I feel like the time is going to come where he's going to say something to me. Hello, hello, welcome in. And I'm all like, time's coming. And what am I going to do? How am I going to feel? And it's all like, of course I'm going to feel hurt. But at the same time, like, I think I could cope through this battle. My intuition is telling me it's going to happen soon. So, just so you know, if I have another video coming up on that, I have another video. That's more content for me. But it's like, the intuition, guys. It's crazy. But, yeah, just, again, chill, chat, and talk. Guys. Also, so much going on, guys. I have finished Paku's Urn. The last time I was here I was talking on live stream. I showed you Paku's Urn. Today, I have moved, today, in general, I have moved Paku's cage from where he used to be to where he used to first be in my apartment. And then now, today, I have moved his cage to my bedroom because sooner or later, I'm going to put his cage in my closet to where it's like, I got to recuperate off of this. It's crazy. But right now, I'm just going to let you know, it is still like freaking, it's 7:11 right now, which is crazy because that's what day, what day Claire passed away. But I'm going to close the curtains little by little at a certain time. I just want to let you know that it's going to get really, really dark in here because I don't want to see the cage yet in my bedroom like this because it feels weird. But I just want to show you where Paku's cage used to be and how everything looks now, just up front. So I'm cleaning a little bit, but Paku's cage used to be over here. That's where we started. And then now, I had moved it right here where he first started. Then I moved it over there when Claire passed away. So all this is just empty now. I gotta put my things back over here, but we'll do that later. For now, we're gonna leave it right there. So now, let's get back over here. Let's see how I'm gonna do this without exposing myself. Okay, so now I have Paku's cage over here in the bedroom, but it does feel weird, the cage being in here. I have to clean the bottom. I already cleaned this top. I'm taking it slowly but surely. There is Paku's urn. Rest in peace, little Paku. And I'll probably show the video later of the little pieces that I made, the custom urn. But yeah, so we're gonna get there. So for the next week or so, I want to have like it pitch dark. I want to go through a phase to where it's like I don't want to see the cage practically here because it makes me feel weird. Really, really does. But I'm trying to cope with it, you know? Trying to keep my mind clear. My little birdie, he's in birdie heaven, little Paku. Miss you so much. But yeah, guys, that's an update on Paku's cage. It's just, you know, kind of just venting out at the moment. I I don't know. And also today is July 4th. I usually go to the bar every Saturday. For the past 2 months I have been going. And I gotta say, this is gonna be my first July 4th that I've been going somewhere. I told myself on New Year's Day, I'm gonna go to the bar and be at the bar. It's very sentimental for me when I think about it, because if it wasn't for this happening with me and my grandma's neighbor, I think I would not have any homies to hang out with. And I feel like when I'm at the bar, I feel at peace. I feel different. It's like it's a different side of me I've never seen. Very social. And of course, you got drinking involved, so it kind of makes you more social. But it's so like, I really am trying to cope with all this happening. It's been 2 months, I believe. But I'm gonna get through this. I have the best homies ever that I could ask for. But one of my homies that was there for me for 3 days, I gotta say something about him. When the past couple of months or a month, I want him to chill and hang out with me in my apartment. Chill. But he lets me down all the time. And I get it. He's young. He's about like 23 or so. So he's young and dumb. His brain fully does not developed. But I cannot thank him enough. At the same time, I ask him to, go to the bar or so. Kind of want to see him, kind of check up on him. And he's just all over the place. He can't keep his word. He says he's doing something, but he's not doing it. And the last straw was my last straw, where it was on Tuesday. He was like, I'm at the bar, because I clickbaited him, because I put on my Instagram saying, I need a drink. I didn't say I'm having a drink. I said I need a drink. 3 minutes later, he says, I'm going to go to the bar, because he knows I'll be there. After that, I go after the bar closes, and then he's like, I was there, and blah, blah, blah. And I felt like he's just lying, completely manipulative liar, like continuously. And I'm all like, no, you weren't. You were not. And then he's like, I'll come to your house. Oh, no, he wanted me. I told him I was at the bar. He's like, I'm going to go over there again. And he ended up coming to my house, an apartment. And then I end up saying, where you at? He's like, I'm here at your house. Were you still at the bar? I said, you're not at my house. Yeah, I'm here. No, you're not. I'm looking directly at all my cameras. Did you forget that I have cameras in my apartment? You're not in my apartment. I'm sorry. And then he's like, okay, well, I went back to his house. I'm like, right. And I just had it was just the last straw. If you really missed me, and you wanted to talk to me, and you said you were at my house, I would dedicate myself and just stay here until you come home. Like, that's hands down. But men are not like that. There's a difference between men's sympathy and empathy. Like, they don't feel it. And on top of that, he does the sniffs. So I can't trust him like anything else. So, my last straw, I kind of broke it even. During the day, I broke it even, and I said, look, you're such a child. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to communicate. I'm not with all that. This is my last straw. And I put peace. He didn't reply. He didn't call. And that's how, again, men feel. There's a live stream I just did about this, but men have no remorse than women. This is why women have more. They have a nurturing feeling. Men don't have a nurturing feeling. That's why we see these things that we see in this world. You know, why is some mothers, why is some mothers living without the dad? The dad could care less. Most of the dads could care less. We live in a society where it's all like, I got her pregnant. I cannot be there. Just ignore her. She can, do whatever she wants. Or then they pay child support, and they're proud of paying child support. Don't even make sense. But, like I always tell everybody, this is where it gets a little bit darker in my room. That's how it looks with a little bit of darkness. But like I always tell everybody, when a stray cat meets another stray cat, or a stray dog meets another stray dog, they end up doing it, and they're not fixed. The mother cat will always be there for the kittens. I have never seen an animal. There's some rare animals that stick with their child. But as far as, I'm just going to talk about stray cats because I have a ton of them in my apartment. The father that got the cat pregnant, which we don't know which one it is, they have not intervened with the kittens. Do you see the father coming to the kittens? Do you see the puppy, the father's puppy coming towards the puppy? They look at them like, who are you? Sniff, 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 sniff. That's what came out of the one that you did it with. So it's just like, that's the way the world is. Males don't have that same feeling, a nurturing feeling. And it's very rare to find that in certain males too. But there's a difference between men and women. Very highly big difference. And I know which one is which. There's some males out there that are very sentimental. I worked with one. But it's all like, yeah, I just kind of wanted to vent on that real quick. But yeah, hello, welcome in. This is still a chat, chill, talk, live stream. I'll be happy if you joined. But yeah, I try my best, in life. Try to put everything that I have, it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of mixed emotions, kind of sticky. But I try to live my life, basically, to the fullest. Not trying to, do crazy stunts or whatnot. I'm just trying to live my life in general. And make an impact on the community, the world, whoever listens, whoever joins. These are just Vince talks, real talk, But life is a whirlwind, guys. It is. This is what life is. People say they don't know the definition of life. The definition of life is to figure out yourself. Figure out who you can basically impact. Impact the world, impact yourself, work on yourself, see how you are going to be in this world. Knowledge others, knowledge yourself. You play the leader, the follower, Which one path are you gonna take? It's your world, your choices, your life, your choices. All right, guys. So we are in darkness. My pitch blacked out. This is how it looks. My blacked out curtains. We're in the dark right now for 5 more minutes or so. But what a big difference doesn't that make? Go from bright to all of a sudden in the dark. And I haven't been in the dark for a long time, guys. Ever since the time change. But yeah, today I am going to go to the bar and see what happens and see who's there. It looks like one person hit me up just now saying, where am I at? So that person might be there tonight, which I hope, because I feel like everybody's in Galveston right now. Because a lot of people had posted, I'm in Galveston. Oh, I'm like, oh no, my regulars are not going to be there. But he texted me, so I guess I'll go at my usual time, 10:30. Oh yeah. It's good to vent, guys. Men need to vent a little bit more and stop bottling up, get those testosterone levels down. I had, like I said, I made a whole live stream about men versus women on that behalf, because there is a big difference. Oh, see, my homies are texting me, but everybody's going to different areas. But we'd like to talk bar talk. It's weird what bar talk even means on the internet. It's just basically kind of drama-ish, I guess. But not like fart drama. Oh yeah, guys. Make an impact, guys. No matter what. You don't always have to say positive stuff to make an impact. Yeah, positivity is a key role, but you also got to understand you got to have a positive and a negative side. That's the only time you're going to run stuff. Electricity needs a ground as well. Can't just stay positive. You got to have a ground to ground yourself. A negative. People don't understand what ground and negative are. Grounding yourself. I don't know. It's just it makes perfect sense to me in my eyes, the way I am, and the way who I've become. But yeah. But yeah. So for the past week, I'm gonna have my curtains closed due to the fact that I want to still, have Paku's cage in my presence, but at the same time, I don't want to look at it and just feel very sad. I'm gonna open the doors, to like another world, basically. Cause that's how life is. People come and go. Humans die. Humans are born. What can we do? I'm pretty sure Paku was probably dying inside, but never showed me. You never know, you see. You never know. Humans do the same thing. They're happy one day, and all of a sudden they get sick for no reason. Maybe a virus or maybe some cold or something. But it is crazy. Very crazy. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy myself tonight. Give me a couple of drinks. I'm probably gonna eat like little hot wings that I have. But yeah, if you listen to this chat live stream, chill. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel. Because I'm just here. I just like to make live streams. Not too many people watch them in the live or interact with me. But I've seen some people pull through and watch my live streams after I upload them. So I physically thank you. Thank you. But I don't have a big following on here. It's fine. But let it be. Because sometimes my channel's not for everybody, you know? It's real talk. But yeah, guys, chat, chill, vent, talk. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.